Should you be using ChatGPT projects or Claude projects? This is a popular question that I've been getting lately from some of my subscribers, and I'm going to help you answer that in this video as I've spent hours using both ChatGPT projects and Claude projects. So be sure to stick around for the entire video. And if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. My name is Ryan, and my mission is to help you navigate the overwhelming world of artificial intelligence. And if you want to know my favorite AI tools and prompts that I use for marketing and content creation, be sure to get my free AI Marketing Essentials Guide. You can find the link for that below this video. But now let's dive into this comparison between ChatGPT projects and Claude projects. So first of all, if you've never used a ChatGPT project or a Claude project, these are very similar features coming out of OpenAI and Anthropic. And Claude was first to the game with projects, then of course ChatGPT followed suit afterwards. I do have separate video tutorials for each one showing you step by step how to create a ChatGPT project and also step by step how to create a Claude project. I'll leave those and everything else that I mentioned in the video description below. Now, in my opinion, projects are great for two reasons. Number one, they provide an organized way to manage all of your chats. As you'll see right here in my Claude project, all of my chats can be found right here. Same with ChatGPT projects. If I scroll down, you can see all the different chats that I have in this one project. And on the left-hand side, what's cool about this is if I click the three dots for one of these chats, you have an add to project feature. So that's another efficient way to manage all of your different chats versus scrolling through like before, Command F, clicking the search bar up here, trying to find a previous chat. I just really like the organizational aspect of projects. And another reason why you should use projects is because they will greatly improve your responses versus just coming up to the main search bar and prompting away right here. And how do I know this? Well, there's two reasons. Custom instructions, providing custom instructions here, and then also adding project knowledge. So in this example, I have a project dedicated to my personal brand, both on ChatGPT and Claude, and I can come in here and upload relevant files, whether that's my LinkedIn profile PDF, whether that's a list of AI words and phrases that I want it to exclude, whether that's some writing samples, YouTube video transcripts, etc., right? Think about if you have marketing materials or a brand guide, that would make a lot of sense to upload to projects as well. Same with Claude. Now, what I like about Claude is the project knowledge is a lot easier to kind of organize, remove. They also are transparent about how much knowledge capacity you have inside one project. I've used up 62% of the knowledge capacity, so I'm not sure in ChatGPT projects what that knowledge capacity is. They're not very transparent about that, so I don't know which one actually provides more storage for the different project knowledge. And then like I mentioned with custom instructions, you can come in here in both a ChatGPT or a Claude project and just set whatever instructions are relevant to what you're trying to accomplish. So here I'm telling the project it's an expert in AI and marketing. It's going to be acting as me for various tasks related to marketing and content creation to help build the Ryan Dozer personal brand. And so then I give it all these different instructions here. I give it words to avoid as well in my custom instructions. But long story short, those are the two reasons why you should be using projects on either ChatGPT or Claude is because it's a great way to manage and organize all of your chats, and you can also dictate your responses better than just going to the main search bar. So when it comes to comparing ChatGPT projects versus Claude projects, I think the very first thing we need to look at is access. And right now, both of these are only available to paid users of each platform. You must be a member of ChatGPT Plus, Pro, Enterprise, or Teams to get access to the projects feature. However, OpenAI, when they announced projects, said that they're going to bring this to free users soon. Now, this tweet was on December 13th, and obviously it's been over a month since then. So I would imagine the projects feature might come out at the end of January, maybe into February, but they did say it's going to be available to free users. And that's a big deal because on Claude, you have to be a member of Claude Pro, which costs $20 a month, or the higher tier plans in order to access the projects feature. And before ChatGPT projects, in my opinion, Claude projects were one of the determining factors that would maybe sway someone over to Claude Pro versus ChatGPT Plus. So I have to give the advantage right now to ChatGPT projects only if OpenAI fulfills its promise by letting it become available to free users eventually, but that is not the case right now. Now, another thing to consider is, are these projects shareable within a team? So let's say you're on the Teams plan for ChatGPT and also the Teams plan for Claude. And from what I understand, I'm not actually on a Teams plan for ChatGPT. I just have an individual plus membership. But from what I understand, projects are available for sharing in ChatGPT Teams. Now, what's disappointing is I can't come in here and copy and paste a URL for this project. I can't come over here and click this or copy a URL like you can for a custom GPT and share it publicly, but it is available if you're on the Teams plan. Same with Claude, like I just mentioned. I share this with the marketing agency I co-run called Empathy First Media. These are all of the different projects that we've created at our agency that everyone who's on our Teams plan inside Claude can come in and access anytime. Now, something else to look at when comparing projects between both platforms are the different models that you get. And this is more of a comparison between ChatGPT Plus and Claude Pro, but it still applies to projects. So if I come into ChatGPT Plus and I create a project, I get access to all of these different models up here: GPT 4o, o1, o1 mini, and all the other models that OpenAI gives you in a ChatGPT Plus subscription. Now, if I come over to Claude, I know these models are technically available for free, but you do have higher access to Claude 3.5 Sonnet, which in my opinion is still the best model right now when it comes to writing. I think this is more empathetic, it sounds more human-like, realistic than what you would get in like a GPT 4o, for instance. What else is cool about Claude, and this is again available to free users, but you can use this inside a project, is the writing style. This was a recent update they rolled out towards the end of 2024, where you can use one of these default writing styles that Claude created, or you can create your own writing style. Notice how I have my Ryan Dozer writing style. So I can not only use Claude 3.5 Sonnet with a higher usage limit versus the free plan, I can also use my custom writing style in addition to that. So I would give the slight nod to Claude in this instance, mostly because I prefer 3.5 Sonnet over the models that you get right here with ChatGPT Plus, and you can also use the writing style in addition to Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So I have to give the nod to Claude Projects over ChatGPT Projects in this instance. Now, I want to circle back to project knowledge and custom instructions when comparing these two types of projects. And very first, I want to say that custom instructions are basically a wash. It's the exact same thing between ChatGPT projects and Claude projects. Heck, I think I just copy and pasted the exact same instructions, came over to my Claude project, and inserted it right here. But when it comes to project knowledge, this is where it gets interesting. What I like about Claude, number one, I like the interface of their knowledge. I can easily come in here and look at it. I can delete it, right? It's easier to use. But what's also nice is they're transparent here about how much knowledge capacity that you have in each project. You'll see here I've used 62% of my knowledge capacity. Now, I don't know the exact limit of what I can upload until I hit that, of course. But when it comes to ChatGPT projects, if I go in here and click project files, there's no transparency about how many files that I can upload. So I did a little research here, and on this forum, this guy commented 29 days ago that you have a 20 file limit. So according to this, you only get up to 20 files on a ChatGPT project. Now, that is a lot of files. Don't get me wrong. I don't know how many more you would need, but what's not clear is how big those files can be, because obviously some files are a lot bigger than other files. So I have to give the slight nod, I would think, to Claude projects in this scenario, just because they are a lot more transparent about the actual knowledge capacity that you have. And I also just like the navigation component of viewing the knowledge, deleting it. There's just one less step that you have to do in a ChatGPT project. Now, something else worth exploring when comparing projects on ChatGPT versus Claude are the features that you get for each one. Now, again, this is more of a comparison to ChatGPT Plus versus Claude Pro, but it is still relevant to projects. And number one is images. You can still generate, obviously, AI images inside a ChatGPT project using DALL-E 3. You can't generate images inside a Claude project. That's still one of Claude's biggest downsides. But more importantly, in my opinion, is Claude still can't connect to the internet in real time. This is something that just frustrates me. If there was one thing that Anthropic needs to figure out, is it's integrating real-time internet access with Claude. Google Gemini obviously has it. ChatGPT has it with SearchGPT. Perplexity has it. So that is the one thing that I have that Claude needs to figure out. So if I go in here to a ChatGPT project and say, search the internet for the top AI news today, it's going to perform that. It's searching the web right here and providing what I asked for. Perplexity AI proposes merger with TikTok. Obviously, TikTok is hot news right now. But if I go to Claude and prompt it with the exact same thing, I'm probably going to get some kickback response saying Claude can't search the internet or something like that. So it's saying pondering, stand by. So here it says, I noticed you've asked me to search the internet. However, I'd like to clarify while I have knowledge about AI, my training data cuts off at April 2024. Now that's a concern, honestly. I cannot actively search the internet or access real-time news. So Anthropic, please, if you're listening, figure this one thing out. This is the one aspect of Claude that I would like fixed. I love Claude 3.5 Sonnet. I love using projects with Sonnet. Please fix real-time internet access. Now, the final feature that's important, or I guess that's worth mentioning when comparing projects, is you also get access to this Canvas feature inside ChatGPT. I'm going to be honest, I don't use Canvas, but if that's a deal breaker for you, you do not have access to that inside a Claude project. Now, if you're looking for other options besides ChatGPT projects or Claude projects, obviously one thing you guys can explore is custom GPTs. You must be a member of ChatGPT Plus in order to create your own, but you can access the custom GPT store even on the free plan. And I use custom GPTs every day. I use it alongside my Claude projects. ChatGPT projects. The biggest difference there is that inside a ChatGPT project, you can organize all of your different chats. If I come into a custom GPT here, I can't organize any chats. But what's good about a custom GPT is you can have these conversation starters, and you can also go in here and keep fine-tuning them. You can obviously edit the custom instructions, edit the knowledge on a project, but if you're trying to accomplish one specific task, I think that's where a custom GPT can stand out over a ChatGPT or Claude project. And if you're a fan of Perplexity, you can use Perplexity's version of a project, which is called a space. You'll see I've created an AI research assistant here. So you can create this even on the free version of Perplexity, but you have to be a member of Perplexity Pro to go in here and change the different AI models. Also, your usage is a lot lower if you're not on the Pro plan. But if you want to use Perplexity instead of ChatGPT or Claude projects, you can create your own space. You can give it your title here, your description, give it custom instructions, very similar to what we just did with a project. And you can also upload your sources, very similar to the project knowledge. So I just want to provide more options out there for you if you don't like using either ChatGPT projects or Claude projects. So with all of that being said, I have to give the slight edge right now to ChatGPT projects. And this is for two reasons. Number one, it's going to be available even to free users of ChatGPT soon. Now, we don't know exactly when this is going to happen, but OpenAI did say it's coming to free users versus Claude. You have to pay that $20 subscription to Claude Pro to even access projects. And number two, you get more features inside a ChatGPT project. Canvas mode, generating AI images, but most importantly, you can connect to the internet in real time. Claude still can't connect to the internet, and that is a huge deal in my opinion, especially when comparing projects. So that's why I'm giving the slight edge to ChatGPT projects versus Claude projects.